All right, we just woke up at camp. That was a great night's sleep. So I'm gonna make some breakfast. Doing breakfast burritos this morning with homemade salsa that I made back home with tomatoes from the garden. So I'm gonna get some coffee going, and yeah, let's cook up some food. Look at that bacon, that is just amazing. Gonna pour some of that bacon fat off of there. I have no idea, but why do people feel that it's appropriate to leave eggshells in fires? Seems like half the fire pits I've seen in my life always have eggshells in them. We're definitely going to pack those out. Hopefully that bacon grease does the trick and our eggs don't stick. Backwoods breakfast burritos. All right, it is the morning of day 2, and we are making really good time. The first destination on the river is called the Welsh Hospital Historic Site. It's a turn-of-the-century ruin from a hospital that was there as a health retreat for asthmatic people. It was believed that the damp caves around here and breathing that damp air would help cure their asthma. So we'll check back in with you once we get there. Alright, if you can hear all that white water off in the distance, I'll switch the camera around so you can see it. We are getting here to the hospital ruins. Oh, awesome. I can see the hospital off to the left. We'll go into the sandbar right here. Would you look at that? Oh man, that's creepy. Yeah, this creepy old hospital is just too cool. Let's head up these stairs. I'm not sure if they're original or not. Maybe it's just a way to view what's going on in here. Yeah, this is like cut right into the side of the rock. Huh. One can only imagine. And then I think there's a cave that goes straight in under here. And that was the air that everybody was to breathe and get them nice and healthy. Here's where a door was. All right, cool. Let's go and check out the spring. Yeah, if you can see, there's an entrance to the cave that just goes straight in there. I wish there was a little more light so you guys could see. Maybe we'll try to brighten that up. How cool is that? All right, well, I don't know if we caught any of it on video. It's kind of tedious and boring, but there were a lot of low spots in the river. We'd have to get out and drag the boat. So with 70 million gallons a day of water coming out of there, hopefully we don't scrape very much anymore. All right, well, we better get to paddling. We got a lot of miles to make today. You can see the horse trail over there. In our last video, we definitely passed by these horse stables, and they just go on and on and on for, a half of a mile. Every year, around August, they have one of the largest horseback riding meetups in the entire country. And there's horse trails that go all along the river. So occasionally you'll see them. Speaking of, is that somebody riding a horse? Look at how blue that water is. That giant boulder off to the side. All right, well, we just stopped hoping to find a bit of civilization, but the little general store and canoe rental place has since been shut down since the last time we were here. You can see it also operated a ferry that went across the river. Yeah, so you can see there's these winches and pulleys that go across the river. I guess if you had big enough tires, you could just drive right across now. But it has since been shut down. Can anybody hear me? Let me show you the ferry. The wooden platforms on this are pretty cool. Gross. It's filled with stagnant water. Ferry closed. Yeah, we heard that the Forest Service condemned this building. Looking at the roof there, I can believe it. Yeah, it's too bad that this is closed. There's nowhere else on this stretch of the river that we're on to where you can just walk out and get a bag of ice, maybe some beer, maybe you forgot something like toilet paper. There's just nothing in between here. Really hope somebody gets it going next year, because there's a lot of people just missing out. It's a huge deer. Yeah, all those turkey vultures are just perched in that tree right there. I think we must have spooked them. We'll let them go back to their feast. Sorry to interrupt your lunch, guys. All right, we stopped for lunch and inadvertently have a theme going. I've got this beer by Lagunitas called Tiki Fusion. It is a zombie-inspired IPA. Zombie like the cocktail. What else? We're gonna do turkey sandwiches on King's Hawaiian pretzel slider buns. I have not had those ones yet. Pretty excited. And then our chip selection, we've got Oots Kettle Maui Barbecue. A fusion of sweet and sour. All right, let's go ahead and use our bushcraft knife that we don't even use for bushcrafting. Ooh, that tomato is ripe. All right, let's check out these pretzel rolls. I don't know what makes them King's Hawaiian and pretzel rolls. Probably that they're super, super sweet. That seems to sum up King's Hawaiian. These got a little smashed, but I thought that they'd be durable for the river. Smoked turkey. Well, slow your roll there, turkey. This little combo pack right here really did come in handy for camping, because we've got two kinds of cheese. We got pepper jack, and then we use some cheddar on our breakfast burritos earlier today. Might as well just eat that one. That is a whole lot of little sandwiches right there. All right, check back in with you once we get on the river. All right, well, we are back on the river. It is 2 o'clock. We're still weighing out our options on how far we're going to go on the river. So yeah, we had a great lunch. I just thought I would crack into a Missouri beer. Was one of the most readily available I could find at my work. O'Fallon, I believe that is a town, O'Fallon, Missouri. This is Weech. It is a fruited wheat beer. I feel like this is a good daytime drinker. And great. Look, that just totally failed on me. I don't know how I'm going to get into this beer now. Here, how about we use these clamps right here, and we'll just see if we can bust right in. It didn't work the way I thought it was going to. There we go. Oh yeah, that's good for drinking during the day. Is holding on my drink holder that I got on the side of the canoe. That's tasty. It's actually not super sweet.
not super fruity. It's a decent dry wheat beer. I'm really impressed by that. Damn. Good job, O'Fallon. Oh, you want to go over? I don't think it's happening. Can you imagine how long it took for the water to carve that out? Truly awesome. You're all right, little one. Oh, look at what we found. Oh, this is so cool. This is so awesome. Hello. Luke, I am your father. How far does this go back? There's a little walking path that goes in here. And we got one of the lanterns out. We're going to take a look. I don't know, your eyes adjust to it really well. I don't think you need it. Maybe way back there, but... One of those other springs that we went to on our last trip, they said that you could fit the Statue of Liberty down into that hole. That is amazing. All right, well, we just left Cave In Spring. I'm going to have to do some research on that, see what I can find out. And I wonder how many millions of gallons are coming out of there. So, yeah, we're going to do one quick little jaunt. At this point, we're just looking out for a nice sand barge where we can have a camp. Tomorrow morning, calling for some rain, so we want to be within a few miles of where we're going to get picked up. I'm going to enjoy this beer as we float down the stream. I think it's officially mellow at this point. Everybody always asks, you going to go on a float trip? Oh, you're going on a float trip? Usually we don't do a lot of floating, but now we are. So I'm going to enjoy this beer. Eagle Park Brewing Company, Fishin' for Fishies. just a nice clean Pilsner. And yeah, we're gonna go down this river, find a good place to camp. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, they were endangered in these parts, and now since they've really made a huge comeback. So how cool was that? We saw that otter. It was really timid and scared. It was really, really curious about us. I thought for a split second that it might be injured, but it was totally fine. I wish I could take that thing back home, set up a kiddie pool in the back, and the otter and Blitz could just roll around and play all day. But yeah, what a nice trip. So first off, we saw a bald eagle. I don't know if I caught it on camera. We'll see once I get home and I review all this footage. We saw a deer. We saw a dead deer. Yeah, all kinds of cool birds, some turtles. But man, I wasn't doing YouTube videos back then. I'll have to see if I can put some photos of it off here in the background. But I guess it would have been 3 years ago this weekend that I went on a float trip with my folks, and we saw a ton of elk. It was so amazing. We thought it was going really, really late, and we were like, no, we should stop here, and we were like, no, that's not a good campsite, and we kept going, and we ended up getting to camp really, really late, and maybe even getting into an argument and everything. But on the way, we saw 13 elk. It was so amazing. Oh, we gotta start paddling. Yeah, so anyways, we almost stopped. We thought we should have. We weren't finding any campsites. You know, here I am with my, parents who are in their 70s, and we're just paddling, trying to find somewhere to stay before it gets too dark. And then, as we're going up on this bend, we see 14 elk. Oh, look at that heron right there. Nice. We asked this young kid who's driving the shuttle bus with the canoes. We were like, is that common? I know we see statues and murals of elk, and it says that it's elk country around here, but how often do you actually see elk in Missouri? And this backwoods kid's like, he's like, I'm 25 years old, and I've been hanging out on this river since I was 5 years old, and I've seen one. And we saw 14. It was amazing. It was just a whole family of them, too. We started to get close, and we had to start back paddling because the bull elk was protecting his brood, and I was afraid that thing could freaking charge me. The thing was massive. So that was really cool. It was just this happy accident that turned into a really, really serendipitous moment where once we saw that, we were so glad that we didn't stop and camp before, even though the day got really stressful. Alright, so before this day gets really stressful, we're going to keep on looking for a camp, and we will talk to you guys later. This bluff is really cool. There's deep blue water, but no sandbar. There goes the eagle. There's the heron. Is this the host? Hey, buddy. Hey, how's it going? Hey, could care less if we're here. Hey, bud. Yeah, it doesn't care. I know, I'm trying to buy that firewood. Hey, big guy. Dog could care less. Sam Squanch sighting. Yeah, it looks very much in business. Alright, well, we have made it to an unfortunate destination. We overshot the river and we couldn't find any sand barges that were suitable to camp on. So here we are. That is our takeout point right there. We went and scoped out the campground, but we would just be packed in like sardines. So we went a little bit upriver, and here we are. Somebody has camped here before. You can see there's a little fire pit right there. Not the most ideal of spots, but our plan is to get off super early in the morning, give them a call, get picked up, and then hopefully see some pretty cool sights around here. I mean, there's a lot of destinations that aren't just on the river, so hopefully we can do something cool tomorrow morning. We will see. But right now, not a great campsite. Is a campground. So we're just gonna stealthily hang out here. We're on National Forest Service land, and there's nothing saying that we can't camp here, because right here it's free. Right there costs $20. So here we are. Alright, it is spitting down rain and we better get this fire started. We got our tents set up, but we need to get this camp established. We were thinking that since we were so close to an established campground that it would be picked over, but it was quite the opposite. Everybody gets this close to the campground, and they're like, we might as well stay at a campground. Not us. Anyways, we overshot the river, and so here we are at where we're taking out the next day and getting picked up. The established campground is right over there, and we just canoed a little bit upriver so that we could have some privacy. Everybody's packed in there like sardines, but we got plenty of firewood, and yeah, not the prettiest camp. I'm probably not going to do a whole ton of footage, but we've got an easy meal to have tonight, and I need to crack into a beverage. We've got a Cutwater White Russian. The dude abides. And at 14%, I think this will get the party started. Oh, that is not bad.
Um, so anyways, when we got out of the canoe earlier and we hiked into that cave to take a look at that spring that was coming out of the cave, my left foot, I kicked this tree stump. I don't know why. Just let the tree grow. Like, why would you cut down this tree and then just leave this 6-inch stump there for some poor bastard to kick and break his toe? So anyways, I broke my toe. And there is a line in The Big Lebowski where he says, a toe? I can get you a toe by 5 o'clock with nail polish. Well, I could use a toe right now because this one is obviously broken. If it's not broken, I mean, I'm definitely going to lose the nail, but this thing is black and blue. I'm glad we're not hiking and we're in the canoe and we're getting off the river right there, because I'm going to be hurting for a little while, hobbling around just like Jake over there. All right, the fire is going. We need to get cooking. Cheers, everybody. All right, we got our white bean chicken chili here, heating up on the coals. There's still a big old frozen block in there, but this is heating up very well. We're gonna have a nice big bowl of chili with some queso fresco. Oh man, I love Hatch chili season. That is one of my favorite peppers. All right, our food is finally warmed up. We've got chicken chili with Hatch chilies. Ah, look at that. And also a big old block of queso fresco. Let's get a chunk off of there. That's gonna tame down the heat. And a Cutwater lime margarita. All right, well, we are headed off to bed. The rain's starting to come down. I wish I had time to do a fireside chat, but it is just not happening tonight. We're gonna jump into the tent before the rain starts coming down any harder. All right, well, we are back in the tent. The rain's starting to come down. We were not prepared for this, but this should be a nice night's sleep. Yeah, we didn't tie up the boat very well. And with this rain being as prolonged as it is, I don't want the river level to rise when we wake up in the morning by that boat. So, let me just make sure that is all good. I'll pull it up onto the shore. Oh, it's still there. Well, it is about 7 in the morning. I just woke up. The rain has been going pretty steadily all night. I don't think there's too much rain right now, though. That what we're hearing right now just sounds like it's the big drops falling off the leaves. So we'll probably just break down camp as quick as we can, head over to the river, to the campground, and yeah, get some much needed civilization. After 3 days, I'm kind of over it and want to shower, and that's how I am. I'm not one of those people that could backpack for 30 days at a time. Give me 3, maybe 4 days, and then I'm good. Good deal. Well, don't need to worry about extinguishing the fire today. Oh, what the heck? That sucks. Well, there is a PSA for why you should do your dishes and clean up your gear at the end of the night, because looks like an animal got into our camp and licked my chili bowl clean. That sucks. That was Sea to Summit and everything. Darn, that was not cheap. Fit right into my bowls. I'll have to fit right into my cook pots too. 22 ounce. Wonder what it was. Well, I am really glad we're not doing another 12 miles with only 4 hours to do it. We need to plan a spot to get out. All right, well, it is still raining away. You can see the river down there. We're just in this little pavilion. We're gonna have some breakfast, but I'm also gonna get a shower. Check them out. They are steamy. All right, cool. Make some breakfast here after a shower. 5 people and a toddler taking off. They're a lot more dedicated than I am. All right, all showered up. We're in this picnic shelter, and we're gonna cook up some breakfast while we're waiting for them to pick us up. So let's jump into it. We got some maple and smoked bacon chicken sausages, and we're gonna make sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin. All right, while those sausages are frying up, really excited to try these. I love pork sausage, but with the maple and smoked bacon in there, that should be delicious. I had this at a party a couple weeks ago, and I love it. All right, let's dig in. We gotta load up and get out of here.
Yeah, we stopped here. Let's look at it. This is where I usually go when I come down here. I had no idea it was going to go out of business.
Take care, guys.
See ya. Hey, you.
Oh, you were handsome.
I found a milk bone in the car.
Big old paws on you. Is this just a puppy? Come here. Oh, you're just gonna sit in my seat. Oh, you're chewing on me? You want to chew on me now? Come on, buddy. All right, we gotta go. Can you shake? Can you shake? Can you high five?
No, I'm very well behaved, but I do not do tricks.
All right, bye, pup. We gotta get on the road. Get in front of the car. He's in front of the car.
He'll move.
Bye, bud. Yeah. Oh, looks like they're full. Alright, we're gonna head into Wally's, which is this huge gas station. I think it might be one of the biggest in the Midwest. Let's check it out. Oh, nice. All kinds of dog accessories. Huh. Thing's tiny.
We have one, I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a big investment.
it's a huge investment.
We've got pretty nice camping gear here. Really nice. That's cool.
Welcome to Illinois.
All right, well, Wally's was pretty fun. We couldn't find any more bandanas. They had one left, and it was just this awful color that looked like pee, and I'm not gonna put that on the dog. So we did end up getting Blitz, this little Night Eyes dog bowl. I'll open that up later in another video, but this thing is tiny. And then I got myself some odd flavored chips. Chili cheese hot dog. I mean, I'm all about chili cheese, but hot dog? Huh. And then my girlfriend really likes spicy food, even more than I do. So I got her some carrot habanero hot sauce. Alright, well, we are headed home, and I will probably check back in with you guys and sign off once I get back to the dog. Since this is Blitz and Aaron Go Camping, there has not been a lot of Blitz in this video, so talk to you guys soon. There he is. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, good boy. Hey there, good boy. None for you, Bubs.